Netflix, all is forgiven. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy, and it's late because I'm not sleeping tonight for a very particular reason. We'll get to that. But I decided to watch a new movie that just came out a few hours ago, and I finished watching it a little bit ago. So let's talk about it. I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant. Nights after dark. Yes, things are going to get very sexy. No, I'm just kidding. Movies and TVs that we do here. We're going to Raise on Popcorn with Grant. And we are talking about a film with the very peculiar title, true-to-life title, of Operation Mincemeat. Operation Mincemeat is directed by... I knew who it was a second ago. Hold on. Operation Mincemeat. Directed by John Madden, who previously did The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel and its sequel, among other things, including the really underrated Mossad spy thriller The Debt from about 10 years ago. And this is an espionage thriller of a sort. So Colin Farrell not Colin Farrell. It's late. Colin Firth, rather, plays Ewan Montague, who is an intelligence officer working for the Allied Forces on the British side, who they are planning the famous invasion of Sicily, which would go on to turn the tide in World War II. But in order to do that, they decide to create a little bit of a game of deception to successfully complete the operation, and they originally called the operation Operation Trojan Horse, later calling it Operation Mincemeat. And here's their plan, as strange as it sounds. They're going to fool the Nazis with a cadaver, like a dead body, of, I believe, just a random, just sort of interned dead body, which they're going to use as a smokescreen to plan the invasion of Sicily, which worked historically. Among the people who are on the team with them includes a young Ian Fleming, who would go on to his time with them would inspire one of his most iconic characters, of course, is James Bond. And we see this operation, how it plays out. It has some nice tinges of dark humor to it. As various people come in and out of the operation, Ewan kind of leads a crack team. Among them, Kelly MacDonald, Johnny Flynn is the aforementioned Ian Fleming, and the actor, I can't think of his name. He played Mr. Darcy in the Keira Knightley Pride and Prejudice. Who's the actor? So yeah, there are two Mr. Darcys in this. Matthew Macfadyen. And so they're all kind of together trying to solve this. And will they make history with this very strange plan? They do. Spoiler alert, I mean, it's history, but how did it happen? Let's find out. So, Operation Mincemeat, how do I put it? I really, really liked this film. I thought it was a really terrific WWII spy thriller with an English sensibility. I really loved Colin Firth, but who doesn't love Colin Firth? And the whole cast. And I mean this as an absolute compliment. This is sort of the best example of a movie you watch in high school social studies class. I mean that as a compliment. This is a good example of one of those types of movies. Do I think it's necessarily in the top tier of these kinds of films of recent, like Bridge of Spies and The Courier? No. But do I think it's a very good example of this kind of movie? Absolutely. And I kind of realized something watching it about Colin Firth, which is that Colin Firth is one of those actors that I think I kind of figure out why I just love seeing him in stuff. He has this ability to be kind of stoic and kind of stiff upper lip, but at the same time have this kind of soft, vulnerable sort of sensibility, this kind of dignified forthright vulnerability that I really like. There's just something about his. There's a scene toward the end of the film between him and Kelly MacDonald that's kind of touching, and a lot of that I think has to do with that thing he has. It's a good film. I don't really know what else more to say about it. I think it's totally worth watching. It's in theaters now, select theaters. It's also streaming on Netflix. And for my friends in the UK, it's probably going to be on home video soon. I think it's been out in the UK. WB released it in the UK, and their co-distributor here. I think they released it back in April, so maybe it'll be home media soon. Maybe it's on Netflix. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not going to go all the way with this, but I'll go pretty far. Let's close the book there. I'm going to give Operation Mincemeat 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is a solid spy thriller, World War II thriller, with real life heroes. That's it. Trailer trash, none. Watch it on Netflix. Was there shawarma? There were some cool graphics, but otherwise, no, not really any scenes or anything. Alright, we have a packed week coming up. So, the reason I am staying up all night is because, it's called a reset. I got this, drink here. Thanks, Baja Blast. This episode of Raising with Grant brought to you by Mountain Dew. No, I wish. No, so I am going to be doing 3 reviews Thursday night, late Thursday night. I am going to 2 different theaters to see 3 movies. I'm going to have kind of a cinema crawl. The first one I'm going to be seeing is at an art house theater about an hour away from my home, which we've talked about on the show before, which is the Plaza Frontenac. The last movie I saw there was Drive My Car. And we are going to be seeing Petite Maman, the French film, which is getting a lot of buzz. Alonso Duralde and Christy Lemire both gave it a 10 out of 10. Mark Kermode named it the best film of last year, when it came out last year in England. I have been looking forward to it. I'm a big fan of Celine Sciamma, who previously did Portrait of a Lady on Fire. So we're going to check that out. Also Thursday, we are going to have additional reviews for the 2 films that I'm honestly kind of dreading. The Christian comedy Family Camp, starring the skit guys. I don't know who they are, but Christian comedy to me go together about as good as peanut butter and, motor oil. So we'll see. And then Firestarter, the remake of Firestarter with Zac Efron. I'll be seeing those Thursday night. Also, we will also be talking this weekend, probably Friday. We'll be talking about the comedy Senior Year, starring Rebel Wilson, as well as the dark comedy On the Count of Three, directed by and starring Gerard Carmichael and co-starring Christopher Abbott. Two of my favorite actors, so that'll be a good one. And then Saturday I'm going to St. Louis Fan Expo and hopefully getting to meet my idol Kevin Smith. And then Sunday we will talk about Sneakerella on Disney Plus, and then Tuesday we will be talking about the Indian film. Now I'm going to try to pronounce this title. I'm looking at my ticket stub here on AMC, which is my local. Sarkaru Varipata, I believe that's how you pronounce it. So we'll be seeing that film on Tuesday, early evening. We'll have a review. It's 3 hours long, but I'm going to a 3 o'clock show. It's the only show they're going to have for it. And then Wednesday, I am seeing an early screening, so we'll have an early review Wednesday night for Downton Abbey: A New Era. I'm also planning on seeing Thursday night Men, directed by Alex Garland, as well as I'm going to try to see next weekend. They're doing a one-night-only 21 Pilots concert film, so I might go see that and maybe do a review. We'll also have reviews next week for a bunch of other streaming films. I can't think. Good Morning, starring Machine Gun Kelly, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, The Valet, starring Samara Weaving and Eugenio Derbez. Is that it? Oh, and Jackass 4.5. That'll all be next time, and until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class dismissed. I love you 3,000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's supposed to do. So I've been told. Want to find me elsewhere, reviews, this, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant, as well as check out my podcast on Spotify, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast. Both links to both of those will be in the description below. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know, down below, what did you think of Operation Mincemeat? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Do you think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make them out with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care.